What up, YouTube? It's your boy Esaveo back at it again with another reaction video, and I'm super behind schedule. I was supposed to be filming like 2.5 hours ago, but I got lost down this YouTube rabbit hole of people coming out, and then I found Troye Sivan. Found, like he wasn't already huge, I just didn't know about him. Found Troye Sivan's Blue Neighborhood trilogy, which is a masterpiece. I don't have time to get into it here, but if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Super important message. It's just great all around. Now, I don't know when this video is going to come out, so when you're seeing it, know that this was as early as I could get it out given my behindedness. That's not a word, but you get my point. Today we're reacting to the next song in the TU, which is TXT's like music video universe. It is called Runaway in English, and Meet Me at platform 9 3/4 in Korean. And it has a bunch of Harry Potter references, including the name. And so I am wearing my sub Hogwarts house shirt, my young Slytherin shirt. For those who have been watching the channel and know me, I am an astute Ravenclaw, but I am a self-proclaimed Slitherclaw, which means I personally identify with both houses. But for the Potterheads who are very particular about the rules of the series, you can technically only be sorted into one house, and if I had to choose one, I would choose Ravenclaw, because if I was locked in a dorm with 100 other Slytherin for 7 years, I would be in prison. Azkaban, here I come. So, Ravenclaw it is. But for today, I'm wearing my Slytherin shirt because I recently wore my Ravenclaw shirt. I actually have every single house's shirt. Well, I used to. I had an ex who was a Hufflepuff who took the Hufflepuff shirt and never gave it back. It's not a very Hufflepuff thing to do, but I didn't sort her, okay? Without further ado, we're going to get into this video. I'm going to be looking for the Harry Potter references a lot, so if you don't like black guys on the internet talking about Harry Potter for some weird reason, that's a very specific thing to hate. But if you do, leave that dislike right now, because I'm gonna spend a lot of time talking about that and probably making a bunch of other weird references because it's me. And that's what I do. If you've seen any of my videos, you should know this by now. But for the people who haven't, hey boo, how you doing? Take a seat, get some popcorn, get some drink. My moderators are giving out free hugs and snuggles and all that other stuff. So get comfortable, enjoy the ride, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Oh, the fake out. That did not at all go where I thought they were going with that. Like, that was just kind of, I don't know. Sometimes in music videos, before the actual video starts, you'll hear in the background other songs off the artist's album, or like maybe a past or future video playing in the background. Trying to think of someone who does this. Trey Songz on his Trigger album did it a lot because all of the songs were like literally connected to each other. But yeah, you get the point. I didn't expect it to go into this like at all. Also, their dancing is always so good, like so good. And maybe my brain is better at receiving it just because I'm so used to seeing groups of 4 and 5 dancing, having grown up, you know, in the West. But their dancing is like so good, like Oh, as far as Harry Potter references, the only one that I think I've seen, other than the fact that it says 9 3/4 literally on the screen right now with the lyrics, is the, what is it, like magic circle that popped up when one of the members put the glasses on. I did not recognize that magic circle. I'm not sure if I was supposed to. People might try to pull my Potterhead card over that, but clearly there's magical things happening. Ooh. Okay, so bibbity boppity, something about getting on a train, and then bibbity boppity on the way to our magical land. And I know I think next song is called Magical Island, so maybe this is a reference to the train that they have to, not them, the kids at Hogwarts, sorry, that the kids on the way to Hogwarts have to get on to go to Hogwarts. They go through, the 9 3/4 platform, through the little wall pillar, and then end up on the other side, and they take that train to a magical land. Hogwarts isn't on an island. It is by a big lake though. But I get the point. That is one already Harry Potter reference, and I get the 9 3/4 thought process. It's like, meet me here. We're gonna go somewhere magical. There's like some weird stuff going on with water in this video. Maybe that relates to the fire that one of the guys, again, I can't tell them apart yet, just bear with me. One of them set a book on fire. I mean, he was like cutting open the book, and then he set it on fire with his glasses, which is like the magnifying glass sun beam fire thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then probably didn't go to like 4th grade science class, so I can't help you on that. Google it. But fire there, they tried to put out with a fire extinguisher, and then they switched to them being back out on the soccer field or the football field, depending on what country you're watching this from. And the sprinklers came on, water, and then, was it Kai? One of them had a water bottle and like threw water at the camera, and now they're dancing in what looks like, I think this is a empty pool, and maybe I'm just like going off on that, but that's what this looks like to me. So lots of fire and water imagery here, which is in and of itself a part of magic, like traditional magic, the elements. So I don't know if they're going to incorporate like earth and air into this, and if they're going the Wiccan route, then they would also have to incorporate spirit, which I'm not sure how they would do it, but if anybody could do it, it would be big hit. So yeah, so far, fire, water. Let's see where this goes. Okay, I know, I just stopped it. Shut up. One huge magical circle. What was it, like pentagrams on the school and on the football field, which is where they were. I didn't count to see if there was 5 of them, but I know pentagrams, if that was in fact a pentagram. If this is not a pentagram, then oh boy, I'm about to get roasted in the comment section. But I know that pentagrams have 5 points. There are 5 members. That's probably not by coincidence, because if you're going to draw a magic circle, which can have literally any type of shapes with different amounts of points, is what I was trying to say, inside of the magic circle, to use a pentagram, I think would be very much on purpose, given that there are 5 members of the group. What else? Oh, music. Okay, so I think this is the chorus, the beat cuts out, and while whoever is singing, there's like a xylophone being played in the background. It's like the dinging sound that you hear. If you don't know what a xylophone is, then Jesus Christ. It's a metal multi-sectional plate instrument that they're tuned differently, and when you hit each one, they make a different note. And they have a kind of bell chime type sound, which is similar to the bell chime sound that is in the Harry Potter theme, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it goes something like do 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 do. If you still don't know what I'm talking about, then just go Google it and you'll hear what I'm saying. That's actually not in the Harry Potter theme. That's actually not bells. That's like a type of piano that they're playing. I can't remember the name of it because it's been a while since I watched the making of that. But yeah, it's a type of piano, but it makes bell sounding sounds. Good job, bro. And this sounds like a xylophone, which also makes bell type sounds. And again, don't think that was a coincidence. It could have been, and I could have been going completely off on a tangent there. But if not, then big brain mode. Let's get it. There it is. Another Harry Potter reference. This probably isn't a Harry Potter reference. This is the point that I feel like the least confident about so far. They're talking about rewinding the clock, and as everyone knows, that is a big part of the Harry Potter lore, the Harry Potter story, being able to rewind time. And so them rewinding the clock, and when they were dancing, they had like the hands of a clock going. That could also be another reference. Again, maybe not. I'm not sure. But if it is, then big brain mode. Let's get it. Why does he have socks on in the pool? Like, whoa, my man. Like my feet ain't that cute either, but like, bruh, like, that's a no-go. I am of the strong belief that no matter what is going on, you should not be wearing clothes in a pool. I mean, like, extra clothes that you wouldn't normally wear in a pool, okay? Like, if you want a skinny dip, that's on you. That's not exactly what I'm talking about here. But I mean, like, if it's not swimming-related clothes, you should not be wearing them. So, like, people who wear t-shirts in pools, I don't like that. Or people who wear socks in pools, really don't like that. That's going to bug my brain for the rest of life. But they're at a pool now. At one point, they were, like, in a library, and now they're at the pool. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. I don't know. But no socks in pools. Oh God, here we go. Yeah. That chorus is so catchy. That Runaway part, like, I'm already starting to, in my head, jig with it, and I've only heard it, like, what? Twice, max 3 times, and I'm already starting to, like, vibe with it. More time being rewind. They jumped into the pool, and then they, like, jumped out of the pool. That's not, you get what I'm saying. They time rewinded, and they got pulled out of the pool. I'm not sure what that has to do with the whole story continuum, but time is definitely an important thing here. Maybe that's how they're conveying spirit of the elements, but yeah, I don't know. But time. There's a guitar just going off in the background, just really shredding, and that made me realize that their melodies, at least the ones that I've heard so far, are much more guitar-driven than piano-driven. Melodies typically are built around one of 2 instruments, pianos or guitars, depending on who it is that is building the melody and what their background is. So like more traditional jazz, classical, those kinds of things are usually based around, and also hip-hop now is also based around a lot of piano-driven melodies, and then things like country, rock, or like bluegrass, or alternative music, like a lot of that stuff is based around like guitar-driven melodies. Depending on the person, there can be a combination of both, obviously, but just where you originally play the melody will also affect how you compose the song as a whole, because you can make chords on pianos that you can't make on guitars, and I think vice versa, but I can't think of a chord right now that you can make on a guitar that you can't make on a piano. But there are a lot more guitar players than there are piano players, because the guitar is just generally considered cooler, and a lot of songwriters start creating their first songs on guitars, like acoustic guitars, in their bedroom with a little notepad, whatever. Yeah, that was a whole tangent. Wow. But point is, their melodies are much more guitar-driven. I've noticed in the 3 songs that I've reacted to so far, which is very interesting given that they are technically a pop group, and a lot of pop, currently at least, use a lot of piano chords to drive their melody forward. Oh God, what now? The heck? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. As a black man, it is my cultural duty to scream, "Don't do it!" at them during the middle of this, during this time. See, in movies, specifically scary movies, black people always die first, but in reality, we would die last, because we don't go into the glowing door in the middle of the floor. Also, why is there plants under their pool? That's a very unhygienic situation they got going there, unless they're doing some type of aquaponics. Another rant that I don't have time for in this video, but doesn't matter. They should not be going down there, and given what happened in the Nap of a Star video, this looks like it's about to get ugly. So, bear with me. It's like fireflies and stuff. The heck? Got a whole jungle under there. Okay, sorry, a lot going on here. You heard it very well in that section, what I'm calling the xylophone, but it can be any assortment of things that can make that similar noise. We live in the 21st century, so there's like 1,000 synthesizers alone that just make that noise. But xylophones, most people know what that is. Bells, chimes, you get the point. That's the kind of sound it is. It is very distinct in that section, and because of Harry Potter, it's a sound that is very like magical, and them going under the pool and walking through that forest or jungle or Garden of Eden, whatever was happening under the pool, and then that coming back in gave you a very magical feel. Now they're in front of this massive door, which is probably going to lead them somewhere very scary. But also, when it was that distinct, I was able to hear, that is not a coincidence. It's not. Before I was unconfident and thought, oh, that may just be a reference to the Harry Potter theme. No, it is definitely a reference to the Harry Potter theme, because they're using the same notes. Now, it's not in the same order, but it's the same notes that are in the intro to the Harry Potter theme. And again, that doesn't just happen on accident, especially when you name the song after Harry Potter. So I'm taking that point. Point me, even if you debate me in the comments on how that is totally unrelated, I don't care. I won't listen. I'm gonna die on that cross that is related to Harry Potter. Was there water at the bottom of that, what I think is a pool, the entire time? Did I miss that earlier? Maybe my subconscious picked up on that, and that's why I thought it was a pool and not just some empty blue and white room with lines on the bottom. But why is the door on fire? Also, how did he do that without like magic? Duh. What was the purpose of setting the door on fire? How do you get back? Like, what? I'm confused. Are they just gonna be trapped in this? Is this the magical island? Because it looks kind of Boring. I was expecting more, not gonna lie. Maybe it's not, I don't know, we'll see. Door on fire, I did not expect that. Oh, it's healed. Some people just want to watch the world burn, bro. Oh, he's not even looking at the door. Does that thing have horns? Okay, so as I said, I am not confident in all the theories that I threw out in that video, but the Harry Potter theme, chimes, bells, xylophone, synth thing that happened, that I'm 1000% confident in. The magic circle pentagram thing, I don't know about that one, but they did pop up a lot. I didn't see the other elements mentioned. Oh, earth, I guess through the forest, but I didn't see air at all. Maybe, I guess, the fire extinguisher. Maybe, I don't know. But there was magic definitely all throughout that video. There was definitely a bunch of Harry Potter references. Some I probably missed. Some I probably thought I caught that I didn't catch. If you have any other theories about that video from watching it before or watching it now with me, definitely make sure to leave them down in the comment section below because I am curious. My interest is piqued. If you want to claim that I'm a fake Harry Potter fan for not picking up on some stuff, then leave that comment down below too. I appreciate all comments, not just positive ones. Overall, that video was very good. I feel like that video was the intermediate between the Crown video and the Nap of a Star video. Now, I know it comes after in the like chronological series or whatever, but what I mean by it being the intermediary is that the Crown video is very much a traditional music video or a standard music video. It's a video built around a song. It is to promote the song and to promote, hey, these boys are really hot and can dance really well. You should support them. Makes sense. It's their debut song and it's to pull in as many new listeners as possible. Then they went to Nap of a Star where they basically was like, hey, here's our story. This is what's going on with our storyline. This is our universe, to pull them down the rabbit hole. And this video seems like it's kind of in between the two. There was definitely a lot of storytelling elements and there was definitely a story to the video. Whereas Crown, not to say that there wasn't a story, it was just a lot of scenes of them dancing and animation and stuff. It was cool, but it wasn't telling a story per se without the other side animation story. I wouldn't have known that there was a story happening. I would have just thought, oh cool, these guys really like animals, dope. But this, you can tell from start to finish there is some type of story going on. But unlike Nap of a Star, it is still a video. There's a dance break scene. The music is much more presently mixed, and so it's not just like way back like a soundtrack. And so this is much closer to like what you traditionally see from a storytelling music video versus the Nap of a Star video was like all the way like short film with soundtrack level. I say short film, they're all like 5 minutes, but you get my point. It was much more rooted in the storytelling aspect than the music aspect, and Crown is much more rooted in the musical aspect, and this was kind of like a happy middle ground, which if I had to choose, I guess I would choose more of the videos to be like this because I also want to see them dance because they're great dancers, and I think it's better as far as promoting them as a group to new people. If that's the first video that they come across, you can still see more about the group through this video than say through the Nap of a Star video where you're like, whoa, what in the hell is going on here? Regardless, they were all very good. I've been actually really impressed with TXT and I am excited to continue to go down this journey. I know they have some more stuff, like some new stuff coming out in a couple days, and I'm trying to get through their previous stuff before then. So thank you for being here with me on this journey. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with all your friends and all your haters, because why not? Let's do it. We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.